related to wealth. You cannot talk about influence. There are certain dimensions of the corridors of power you cannot get there until you are empowered enough. Are we together now? The Bible tells us in the book of Ecclesiastes a very strange parable, that there was in a city a poor wise man, and the Bible said that that man through his wisdom gave a counsel that overran the enemy. But the Bible says yet that poor man, he didn't talk of wisdom again. Wisdom had finished his usefulness. Now prosperity to continue was not there. And he said that poor man's wisdom was despised. And the teacher was looking and he said, I have seen this, wisdom is good, but a poor man's wisdom. And if that man is the church, the poor church's wisdom will also be despised. Are we together? The greatest attack on the disciples of Jesus came in the areas of finance. They didn't catch Judas one day with one woman like Bathsheba, you know, and all of that. Jesus, what are you doing? Judas didn't have time for that. But money. When he saw the ministry blossoming, he said, I can make money out of Jesus. He was not a bad man. He was just somebody who wanted to cash in fast. He was hoping that when he sells Jesus, he will now leave his power with the foolish people and let him rubbish them as a lesson. And then he was surprised that Jesus gave himself. That's why he didn't even use the money again. Are we together now? The wealth transfer agenda is real. The greatest battle, in my opinion, that the church will fight is the battle over poverty, the battle over lack, and the battle over their effect to kingdom advance. Now listen to me. The subject of poverty and lack will be useless if it had no effect to kingdom advance. Are we together now? Remember that we are kingdom people, and everything we look at is with respect to the kingdom. Whatever can interrupt God's agenda is worth your attention. Are we together now? Jesus was hanging on that cross as the word. Pastor, every man of God and prophet could no longer help. Their ministry finished until a wealthy man called Joseph of Arimathea went to Herod and used his influence. He also had the tomb. The prophet prophesied that Jesus must be kept in a virgin tomb, but a poor man cannot buy a tomb. So a wealthy man kept. I want to show you how wealth played. Every prophet stopped in the temple. It took wealth to continue to resurrection. The Bible says that Joseph of Arimathea went and met Herod and said,